It's your boy, Pastor ABE, again with another episode of 5 Minutes of Faith or More with Pastor ABE. Hey, I just want to come to you today. This is Holy Week. We are excited and really anticipating a mighty move of God this week. We had a great time yesterday as we celebrated Palm Sunday right here at Elevating Faith Ministries and in ministries across the world. Everybody was celebrating. We're focusing like a laser on Jesus and everything that he did in this final week that he was here on earth with us. Today we want to focus on Jesus has already made what we call the triumphal entry into the city. Understand now that Jesus, as he's making his way, riding on a colt, riding on the palm branches and the cloaks that people had laid on the ground, Jesus is coming in town with a death sentence hanging over his head. The chief priests were looking for a way to kill him. They wanted to kill him because he had raised Lazarus from the dead. And as they said, and as the Pharisees said, the whole world has gone after him. The whole world has gone after Jesus because of the miraculous things that he has done. I love the way my sister Angela puts it. She says, in this final week of his life here on earth, Jesus literally just went for broke. He was not trying to hide because he was looking for you. He's looking for that one. He's looking for that one who does not know him as Lord, and he is showing you that I am not here to preserve my own life, but I'm here to save yours. Watch this in Mark chapter 11. We're going to begin reading at verse 15. Jesus cleansing the temple. And they came to Jerusalem, and he entered the temple and began to drive out those who sold and those who bought in the temple. And he overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold pigeons. So what Jesus is doing is Jesus has come in to the city. He went into the temple and he went right to the seat of those who had it out for him the most. The ones who put the hit on him, Jesus went right where they were and he basically upset their apple cart. He drove out those who were selling these sacrificial animals for the temple sacrifice. He ran out those who were exchanging money for temple currency. So people were coming in and they were changing money. You give me your money and I'll give you this temple currency so you can buy these sacrificial animals so you can make a sacrifice, but they were doing it at a profit to themselves. And Jesus said this, he said, is it not written, my house shall be called a house of prayer for all nations, but you have made it a den of robbers? Jesus said here that this is a place where all people supposed to be. This is a house of prayer for all nations, but y'all are relegating this to only those who could buy and sell and pay your tax and pay your excess and pay your increase. Jesus basically told them he is dissatisfied with the way they are worshiping. It was fine that you were in there in the temple to worship, but Jesus was not pleased with the style of worship that they were doing. Saints of God, look how we are mishandling the holy things today. It vexes me when I see folk in the for the site in the sake of religious expediency and for political correctness, they will try to do any and everything. This young boy, this young entertainer, I won't even call his name here, is trying to sell some shoes with a drop of human blood in it, calling it the Satan shoe. Come on, y'all. But I think that it is because the young boy, because of his sexual orientation, he think that we in the church won't call him out on his foolishness. Wrong, wrong. Right is right, my mama used to tell me, God rest her soul, and wrong is wrong. What that boy is doing, somebody need to get to him and tell him this is not the way. I get the fact that you want to stand on your own identity. You want to come out to the world and do all that stuff. I don't have a problem with that. That's not my beef with you. My beef is this satanic stuff that you're doing. Jesus's beef was with these who was not the fact that they were in the temple, but with the fact that they were in the temple and that they've started robbing those who were coming in the temple to worship. Jesus would have a problem, I believe, with some of the prosperity gospel preachers because you're robbing people who are coming in to the church. Jesus would have a problem for a lot of this foolishness that we are accepting as worship in the church today. Consider your motives. Would Jesus be pleased with what you're doing? Now, if you don't know him, he's still yet looking for you. He's looking for the one. Are you the one? That's why he sent me here today. He sent me here to let you know that he's still looking for you. He's looking for the one. Are you the one? Until next time, this is Pastor ABE saying, according to your faith, it will be unto you. Be blessed.